Okay, so let's have a look at the heating. So the main heater is this fire down here. And there are a couple of things we can do with this. There's a few controls. There's this on the left, which is the fan control. So this is how fast it blows the air either out of the front or round the caravan. And this is the gas setting, but we're going to come back to that in just a sec. There's also two controls up here, and these are also for the heating. So first and foremost, if we are plugged in to our mains electricity, in order to use the heater, we need to switch this on. If you remember from the video earlier, this also turns on the plugs from for the back of the caravan as well, or the plug socket there. In order to operate the heater then, what we want to do is have a look up here, and I'll just try and brighten that up a little bit, see if we can see that. And right, we've got a few different confusing looking settings here, but it's all fine. So we've got this outer dial, which is grey, and this is the an amount of electricity or wattage we want to put into our heater. So if we just want it on slight warming, we can just tip that to 500, and then the fire will come on using the 500 watts. So it's very low. If it's a bit cooler, you can turn it up to 1000 watts and it will use that. You can even go all the way up to 2 kilowatts. What you can also do here is then turn this, and this will adjust the temperature. So it's like a little thermostat, so it'll automatically click off when it gets to that temperature. If you then want to circulate the heat more quickly, you can come down here, you can turn the fan speed here using this dial, and then you can set it to either automatic, there we go, and it will start blowing. You can actually set it to this mode, which then turns on the fan, which then circulates the air through these vents. So in the morning, if it's a little bit chilly, sorry, there is another plug under there actually. If it's a bit chilly, you can have the air blown straight through here. It also blows it into the bathroom as well. So let's have a look. There is one in there as well, which we can just open by tapping it, and then we've got air blowing through there. So it'll just pre-warm the bathroom for you if that's something you want to do. What we can do is just click it on there. So we've now got no fan, so the heat will just come out of here, or we can put it on auto, and I'm never quite sure what that does. It's supposed to do a bit of both, but I'm sure there's some instructions somewhere. If we look over here, this is how we operate the heater using the gas. So what we're going to do is come up here. I'm just going to turn that off. I'm going to flick this off. So you can leave this on if you want the rear plugs to be enabled, but you don't need to. This is where you control the heater being on or not, and at what power. So, but I'll just switch that off for now because I don't need it. Okay, so this is where we use the gas. So if we hold this down and put it onto 1, and we should hear clicking. I can't remember if we have to turn it all the way. There we go. Not sure if you can hear that, but can hear the gas. I heard the igniter go, and then it came on. So that's going to start getting warm now. Want to turn it off? Just literally turn that around to 0. It looks like the edge banding's coming off there a bit, but just turn it around to 0 and the gas is off. And again, it heats up really quickly, especially using the gas.